Miami quarterback Cam Ward is my QB1 for the 2025 NFL draft class. But is he a system one-read style quarterback? My answer is no. And I have the film to back it up and to prove it in his one-play breakdown. One-play film breakdown of Cam Ward. He has full control, command of the offense to be able to make checks and reads and calls and protections, call protections at the line of scrimmage as well. We have a kind of a 3-by-2 look pre-snap. It's going to be against zone coverage. You're going to get Xavier Restrepo in motion. He is going to take a skinny post. Elijah Arroyo is going to run more kind of an in-cut over route. You got Jacoby George here at the bottom of the screen. He's going to run a go route. And then you're going to have at the top of the screen, one-on-one, looks like Samuel Brown, I believe is the receiver as the X. He's going to run like kind of a clear out takeoff. And basically, Cam Ward reads it well. He goes through his progressions. And that's the thing. The main thing people say, hey, he's a RPO-style guy. He can't play within structure. Those things aren't true. Like, it is just the state of the fact, right? Look at the film, watch all of the film, and see what happens. So, again, you see him. He's going to look. I believe he looks at Elijah Arroyo first. That middle of the field defender does a great job taking that away. Okay, now he's going to work back towards Xavier Restrepo because essentially you kind of want Elijah Arroyo to pull that middle of the field defender out of the picture, make him crash down, make him trigger downhill and leave his spot in his designated area. And then that opens up that skinny post, that kind of bang throw and drive throw for Cam Ward to Xavier Restrepo. And that's probably a touchdown because look at the position of the safety upfield. He's not in a position to really close in with intent, with suddenness, with urgency. So you're going to be able to see that, right? So that middle of the field defender gets back, drops back off, deters Cam Ward from making that throw. Okay, cool. That's fine. But what we have is he looks back to the left, kind of see, okay, does Elijah Arroyo slip past that zone defender? There also is the X receiver on that takeoff or that clear out. Does that corner go with him? If he does, he can hit Elijah Arroyo closer towards the sideline, the left sideline, or on the numbers, maybe on the JMA dome, that little emblem there on the field. But nonetheless, none of that is open. What does he do? He comes back to his running back and still gets the first down. So what did he do? He essentially went through 3 different reads and came back down to his 4th. He went through the tight end, the slot receiver, the outside receiver, kind of outside receiver, tight end again, and then he dumped it down to the running back. So when people say that he can't play within structure, when people say that Cam Ward is a one-read quarterback, guys, that lets you know. If someone says that, just go ahead and end the conversation because they're not watching film. Right? They're not watching film. When he's protected, he will go through his progressions and he makes the play. Sometimes it's the boring plays that these toolsy quarterbacks have to learn to take. Right? They have to learn to take the boring play. I love the play design here. You get 2 clear outs. You want to see, okay, if it's man-to-man, cool. I can get a matchup with a linebacker on the tight end, or I get a matchup with a safety one-on-one if it's cover 1 against my slot receiver. Nonetheless, in this one-play breakdown of Cam Ward from Miami, still yet he has proven, hey, I can play from in the pocket. I can play under control. I don't need to chase the big long ball explosive plays all the time. And I felt like watching tape throughout the season that defenses tried to take that from him, and him and the coaching staff figured it out and understood, okay, Cam, take the check down a little more. Take it a little more, right? And you saw him. He wanted that route. He wanted the bang. He wanted to drive that ball straight to Xavier Restrepo, hit him right on the number 7 in the middle of his chest plate, and let him run to daylight and let him run for the end zone. But the middle field defender, that linebacker looks like, I believe that's a linebacker, good athleticism, good job getting back into that throwing lane and deterring the quarterback, Cam Ward, from making that throw. Look at him moving and shuffle, navigating the pocket. And then he says, you know what? I'm going to just take the safe throw. Trust my running back. A lot of times with quarterbacks, it's all about trusting the guys you have. And sometimes sometimes it's hard to do that, especially like the running backs and things like that. You don't want to check it down. It's the Tom Brady effect. It's the underneath the boring play, but the boring plays that keeps you on schedule then allows your off-schedule, off-script, elite playmaking ability to be your ace in the hole, that feather in the cap. It allows you to just really be undefendable, unguardable in the NBA. When you have a Kevin Durant or you have a Russell Westbrook, we always say if Russell Westbrook could just develop the 3-point shot, We know he got the handle. He can post up. He can drive, dribble, drive, pass, and dunk. If he can develop a consistent three and shoot 40%, you can't defend him. That's the situation. Same thing with quarterbacks. When you're toolsy, when you have athleticism, when you have the big arms, if you can develop the boring, on-script, on-time plays and do it consistently, your off-the-script elite playmaking ability makes you indefensible. They can't defend you. They don't have an answer for you. But this is my one-play breakdown of Cam Ward. Okay, family, that is my one-play breakdown of Cam Ward, quarterback from Miami, my QB1, the 2025 NFL draft class. And yes, he goes through his progressions. No, he is not a one-read, scheme-specific style quarterback. He can play within structure, play from the pocket, and do it well. But guys, hopefully I earned your like, your comment, your subscription, you subscribing to this YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you who have recently joined. Excuse me for not being available the past couple weeks between work, the holidays, COVID. It's been a lot going on in my household with me and the fam, but we are doing better and almost out of the woods entirely. But guys, listen, thank you so much for all the love and support. Continue to support the channel. Like I said, subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the bell notification. I have a Cam Scatterboo versus Texas breakdown coming up, and then I'm going to have either this coming Monday or Tuesday. I have a playoff round 1, end of the regular season mock draft that I'm going to drop as well. So stay tuned for all of that, guys. But remember, continue tapping with your boy here at the Scouting Room. I'm Damian Parson. We out.